Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to Echoing the Greats. I'm Angry Canine, and today we are over here on my island. Gonna check a couple of things out that I've done over here. This really doesn't have a whole lot to do with recreating Monkeyfarm's Second World LP base or any of the other stuff I plan on doing here. And right now I'm just looking for torches. I added this stall over here for my horse. I had him hanging out over here in a little fenced-in area, and kind of got tired of him standing over there, so I decided to build a little stable for him, and I think it turned out really nice. Kept with the theme of the house, and used just the regular oak wood there instead of the birch wood, though. But other than that, I think it turned out really cool. Pretty cool, and it is high enough for me to ride him through here without getting my head stuck in the block there. Just open up the fences and hop on, and out I go. And then I can just ride him right back in there. Close the fences while I'm on him. Dismount. That way he can't get away. So, yeah, that was pretty cool. But anyway, I'm going to go over here and check out something that I just built recently. Underneath, I've been doing some caving in the area, and I was also setting up to build myself a branch mine down here. And I discovered a skeleton spawner underneath the world here. And if I can remember this water drop, and I got it all set up, so I went ahead and set up myself a little skeleton XP farm over there. Got these stairs going down to the area where I'm going to set up the branch mine. This just goes into a cave. Kind of redundant because there's another door down there that meets up with the same cave. But I kind of like the little theme that I put in here, the stone bricks and the half slabs and the cobblestone. Pretty standard theme, I think, for Minecraft, but looks pretty good. Got my smelter over here. Got some lava buckets in here somewhere that I use as fuel. That way if I need to do some fairly mass smelting, I can do that here. But we'll go on in here, and you can see I have the skeleton dungeon set up as a spawner there. Little off center, which is normal for this type of design, actually. It's what you want to do, a certain way you want to build this. I'm not sure, though, that I got this exactly right, that I encompassed all of the spawnable area in there, but it works pretty well. The water stream leads them down into here, into a mob elevator behind this obsidian here. Takes them up and drops them 23 blocks, I think it is, so that they are down to one hit kill there. And I've got this lever here connected to the light system over there, so when I want skeletons, I just turn off the lights, and they begin to spawn. Go ahead and turn that back on. And they work their way down the water stream, up the mob elevator, and they drop down right here. Now, they get a little clogged up right here from time to time, but usually when the next set of spawns come down, it knocks them in there. I probably could have done these water streams a little bit different, made them a little more efficient, but it works, and you don't really want to spend a whole lot of time over here anyway. It's going to be pretty much my main XP farm until I get the Enderman farm built, which I do plan on doing eventually. Anyway, this guy drops 23 blocks, I think it is. Both of them did. This guy's got some armor on, so he'll probably take more than one hit, but this guy here should only be one hit. And I've got plenty of chests set up over here to store all this stuff. I've already got quite a bit of arrows, as you can see. Several bones, quite a few bows. Now, a lot of these bows I combined. A lot of the ones that I got were already damaged. I combined them all, and this is what I came up with. So I have plenty of bows. Don't ever need to make bows again. And lots of bones here. And I figure I'll just fill all three chests all the way across with each item. And yeah, so I've already got like what, 1/6 row of arrows there or something like that. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Got an anvil down here so that I can do some repair work, and everything's working out pretty cool down here. Of course, I know that's not what you're here to see. You don't want to see my XP farm, so we're going to head on over here to Monkeyfarm's base. I made a little bit of progress in the recreation, and I'm going to go ahead and show that off. I started the area for the mine, got the steps leading down to it, and I've gotten started on some other stuff, and I'm going the wrong way. Need to go through the portal, which is down here. And I have also found one of the strongholds where I am going to build something else. I think it's the one that I'm going to build over. I'm not sure. There are 3 strongholds in every map, and I don't remember if the one I found is the one I need to recreate what I want to recreate, but the stronghold is down that way. I've already activated the portal, but I have not gone through yet, so I have not fought the dragon yet. I'm not really sure if I want to do that on camera or not, so you guys let me know what you want. If you want me to make a video of me fighting the Ender Dragon, or if you just want me to do that off camera and go ahead and get on to building the Enderman farm, just let me know down in the comments below, and we'll see how that goes. So yeah, I'm going to head on in here to Monkeyfarm's base recreation. You can see we are making some progress. I've got the center area that was here, that big pile of stone and grass in the middle. I've got all that dug out, and I have started the footprint for the mob spawner. Now, I'm not using the right texture pack at the moment. I am back in the default texture pack, and I apologize for the train that's going by right now. Never fails, they always show up when I start recording. But anyway, let me go ahead and switch over to that texture pack. That'd be the John Smith default, and we should be, let me go ahead and get rid of that, and we should be good. And let me also set Skype to be quiet. Anyway, there we go. So yeah, we've got the footprint for the mob spawner started. This area here is going to be a big lava pit. If you followed his LP, you know that he's got his mob spawner set up so that he can either collect XP, have all the mobs drop to a collection point where he can kill them, or he can flip a lever and have them drop right into lava so that he doesn't have to worry about it. That was his way of, I think, preventing lag, keeping the mobs from building up. Later he installed a system to turn the system off and on. Yeah, so we're going to try to recreate that as best as we can. He recently put out a video, an update to his death bowl trap that he did build in this base, and which I do intend to recreate. He used a remote control redstone system to activate that, and I've already tried that system in this version of Minecraft 1.74, and it doesn't work anymore. The boats break too daggone easy. But there is a version that uses minecarts. I believe Codecrafted put it out, that uses minecarts for the same effect. So we'll probably go ahead and use that system in here instead of the default one. Yeah, other than that, I've set up this X-ray machine down here, so we're going to jump in here and take a quick look. And this is 1.74, so you have to update the block to be able to see. And you can see I picked an area that is just filled with caves. I mean, there are so many caves down here, a lot of lava down there, but I mean, look at all these caves, guys. I mean, there's a ravine there, there's a ravine over there, there's another ravine back there, which you really can't see it. But all these caves that you can see here have to be lit up, completely lit up, for this mob spawner to be efficient. So we've got a lot of work to do underground here. I've lit up a few caves. You can't really see them from here, but yeah, we're going to be doing a lot of cave lighting. So I'm going to be doing most of that off camera, of course. And wow, there's just a lot of stuff to do down there. And this area is probably one of the most, I don't know, full of caves as any area I've ever seen. So yeah, we're going to have a lot of caving to do. Got some chickens running around here. I figured I'd throw some in just to kind of give the place a little bit of life. Got a bunch of trees planted over here, and I've been cutting those down for wood. Only other thing I've done is, like I said, I started the mine area, and I put in a little bit of the decoration here on the ground. Got some work to do over there. I've got plenty of screenshots to work on. Probably do most of that off camera. But I do have the steps dug down to, I think it was level 12. And on this side, he has an item disposal system set up over here, which we will be implementing. And this is actually the collection point to a slime farm that he has set up. So I will have to look in amidst and see if I can't find any slime chunks in the immediate area that we can set up as a slime farm. I need 2 slime chunks side by side to make it accurate. It won't be the same underground as it is in his world, but it will be close enough, and we should be able to get the slimes up here, and that shouldn't be too much of a problem. So yeah, then over here, I've gotten started on an area that he has a watermelon farm, and that is what we're going to work on today. I've got plenty of screenshots of his system, and essentially he has the melons set up so that you go up and you step on a pressure plate, or maybe it's a button or a lever. I think it's a button, actually. You just hit the button, and some pistons rise up and force the melons to harvest into some glass blocks, and then they drop back down, and then there's water stream that comes out to push all the melons towards you, and then after a delay the water shuts off and the glass blocks go back up. Actually, I don't think the pistons on the bottom drop at all. I'm not really sure. I'll have to look at it again. But it's a pretty simple system. The most complicated part about it is the redstone behind it set up for the delay. But like I said, I've got plenty of screenshots, so we're going to go ahead and work on that. So I'm going to go ahead and sleep real quick to bring daylight and get set up to do that, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back, and I've just been doing some materials gathering. Got a lot of the stuff that I'm going to need over here. Got the area prepped just a little bit. I still have a little bit of work to do on it. Got to do some digging out. While I was digging, I discovered this little water pool over here, which is going to be advantageous. Sounds like there's some zombies nearby, maybe a cave somewhere around here. So I might have to go digging to look for that. But anyway, just going to do a little bit of digging here to get this area prepped up. I have to take out a lot of this stone here still. I thought I had it pretty much taken care of, but of course you've got all the clay bricks around and everything like that. It won't be red in this texture pack, but if you look at it in the default texture pack, it's the red brick blocks that he uses here. So we're going to go ahead and get this all set up, and I think, let's see, I'm going to have to dig, I think right here. Just like this, because most of this is that clay brick. And I'm also going to need to fill in the water there, fill in the floor there to bring it up to this level. Actually, I may not. Probably just going to have to leave it down there. So I'll fill in that water too. And let's get this out here. Do some digging. Let's see. Can I do it? Yep. I was kind of hoping I could get those two blocks without having to knock the chest out. And I think this is just about going to cover most of what I got to do here. Alright, I think I got most of this done. I'm going to put some sticky pistons up there and in the bottom. And I've also got to do something here. I kind of goofed up. This needs to be glowstone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it has to be like this on both sides. It lights the area up, provides light for the melons to grow. And I did not go looking for those zombies. And I probably should, because they will drive me nuts in the meantime. So we'll get the glowstone in place. And get rid of the excess. And I think we're alright there. Now let me get these sticky pistons. We're going to have some in the ground. And I think we've got, let's see, I missed something here. 4. And they're actually going to go right here. I think they go back to right there. Should be 14. Let's see. Yeah, they start right here. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. 10, 12, 14. Yeah, okay. I think I went one too many. And then we've got these up here on both sides. And I'm going to have to do some digging over top there. I think that's it. I'm not completely sure. But I think that's as far back as they go. Because I think we only have 14 here. Should be lined up with the glowstone. So no, actually, we're going to go 2 more. There we go. Haha. Okay, just like that. So 16 all the way back. Alright, so let me get some clay bricks here and put those in place in the floor here so they're not, don't have that hole there. And I think that pretty much does it for that. Now we're going to go ahead and put some dirt in place. We have dirt on these sticky pistons here all the way down. And we're going to have some dirt on either side of it that gets tilled soil. On top we have glass. On each piston, just like this. Alright, and I'm going to go ahead and put the button in place. It goes right there. And this is going to be my temporary access to it. Now, I'm going to build a door over here so that there's access to it. Hello, spider, where are you? I hear you. I don't see you. I'm going to have a doorway over here. That'll provide access to the redstone room behind all this. But this is how I'm going to do this for right now. And then over here, we have area for water. And And that is true on both sides. So I am going to have to do a little bit of fill-in work on the area behind here. But we have water source blocks all the way down on this side here and on that side there. And that provides the hydration for the tilled soil, which is going to be right in this area here next to the glowstone. And I will put that in just a bit. And there is a train. Go figure. So anyway, the redstone for this thing is pretty complicated. So I'm going to do a little bit of digging out here. Open up this room. I've got to do some digging over top as well. And that was too close. I don't want to do that. I just want to break into where the water was, just like this. Alright. And I think that we end up going down one more, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And what we have back here is a very intricate system of repeaters laid out in a pattern that will create a very long delay. And the idea is that, hello zombie, where are you? Are you in here or are you behind the walls? Probably behind the walls. Anyway, the redstone repeaters are laid out so that they cause a very long delay, so that if I remember correctly, when you hit this button, it will cause these pistons to drop, and it will cause the dirt to drop just a second later. And then the water will come out here and push all the melon slices down to the end here where I can collect them. And then the delay, once all the signal goes through all those repeaters, it will push these dirt blocks back up to block the water off. And everything will be reset. And the tilled soil will be on either side here with the melon stalks where they will grow from here. That way they don't get destroyed or damaged at all. So it's a pretty nice little system. I'm not really much for eating melons, using melons as a food source. I prefer steaks and pork chops, but it's part of the base, so we are going to build it in here. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get all this dug out, and I want to try and get the redstone repeater system laid out first, or at least off camera, because it's so hard to try and work redstone while recording. When I come back, hopefully I'll have the repeater system set up, and hopefully I will also be ready to start with the top. Okay, well, I've got all that redstone laid out. Very complicated circuit, but I do have it working. We'll go ahead and hit the button and you'll see what will happen. The dirt blocks will drop down, the glass blocks will come down, and you'll see that little slot back there in the back. That's where water source blocks will be, and there will be tilled soil on either side here, and water source blocks in those trenches underneath the glowstone. And what will happen is, while that's down, that water at the back will flow forward here and push all the melon slices toward the front. And we do still get a few of them stuck on the side, but not many. There's really no way to avoid that with this system. But we'll go ahead and take a look at this crazy redstone. Obviously we have the button here, and it comes down here, and we've got all these repeaters. 31 repeaters, I think, is what I used here. And they're all set to maximum tick, to 4 ticks, for the maximum amount of delay. And then we've got this little T flip-flop system right here. I think that's what that is. That activates everything. So we'll do that. And you can see the circuit signal running through the circuit here. Comes all the way around through every repeater. Then it activates this, which then trips this circuit here and shove these pistons back up. And those pistons up there back up. And redstone runs into here on either side of these pistons. Now there's a repeater down there that is behind this block right here, and it points into this block with the torch on it and activates this redstone, which then is inverted to go up to here, and then it goes into this wire and activates all these pistons here. So I've gone kind of crazy with the torches up here and in everywhere. I want to make sure everything is really well lit. Don't want to take the chance on anything spawning. So I've gone really nuts with all the torches. But yeah, that's pretty much the system there. I'm sure there's probably better ways to do these long delays now with changes in the redstone. You just got to remember that this particular system was built back in, I think, Minecraft 1.2.5. So we didn't have a lot of things like hoppers and that we could set up hopper delays with. And we didn't have repeaters, or I'm sorry, comparators at that time, which we can probably use now to make this system more efficient. But we are recreating what he did, so that's what we're going to do. So now I got to put the water in place, and it just occurred to me that I'm going to have to take that glowstone back out to do that. So I should have a silk touch pick right here. So we'll go down and take all that glowstone back out so that I can get the water in place. That way I don't ruin all this redstone at the bottom there, because it took a long time to put it in place. Let me go ahead and, I guess I could go ahead and put the dirt in as well on either side that we need to till for the soil here. So we'll get all that out of the way. And can I make it? Darn it. I'll have to go the long way. Go up here and get some dirt. Dirt. I got some dirt, and we'll take that. And these 2 water buckets here. And I think that should be okay. So let's go ahead and place this dirt here on either side so that we don't break the redstone. Can I make it? Yeah, alright. And do the same thing on the other side here. Okay, so that takes care of that, and that should be protected well enough that it won't cause a problem here. And let me do something here real quick. So now, let me do the water here, and I can do this with 2 buckets without having to create a water source. Just put 1 bucket right there, skip a block, and then put another one right there, and then that'll create an infinite water source right here. And we skip a block, and skip a block, just like that. That way we don't need to create an infinite water source. We can just do it right here. So let me get 2 more for this side here. Nope, don't want to do it under there. Let's go over here, place it right there, skip a block, place it right there, and water source. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and drop these in there. And let's see, glowstone. Now we're going to put the glowstone back. So that goes right here over the water on both sides. Just like that. And that is pretty much set. Now let me go down here and make sure I didn't break any redstone. Looks like everything's okay. Everything is still in place. Alright, we're still good to go. So, what I'm going to do now is put those 2 blocks back, close this area in, just like that. And let's toss that stuff in there. And I've got an iron hoe, so I can till the soil here all the way. And then I'm going to plant the seeds, and we'll have to wait for this stuff to grow. I don't know if I have any bone meal over here. So let me go ahead and plant all the melon seeds. And I could probably do pumpkins on the other side. And just have melons on one side and pumpkins on the other side. But that wouldn't be true to the original design. Not that it really matters. It's getting dark. Huh. Go up here and see if I have any bone meal. I don't think I do. But I might. Let's see. Oh, arrows, bones. Oh, plenty of bones. Awesome. So I'll go ahead and bone meal all that. And that way we don't have to wait for it to grow. We'll still have to wait for the melons to grow, but at least the stalks will be all grown up. So go ahead and bone meal all this. And then I'll wait for the melons to grow. And, oh, one thing I forgot to do, I forgot to put water behind that dirt over there, so I'm going to have to do that too. Let's see. Go ahead and just bone meal all this real quick. So, one more, there we go. Alright, and take my silk touch pick to knock this glass out so that I can knock that out. And I need to get some water there. Ooh. Hi. Interesting. So, yeah, okay. We need water right there, so let me go ahead and get my buckets. Probably should have made a water source after all. I don't think I have one, so, well, we'll just go ahead and knock this piece of glowstone out here. Oh, I used the wrong pick. Phooey. Huh. That's alright. And get both of those. Let me... I'll fix that glowstone later. Anyway. That sucks. So let me go over here and put some water in this area right here. And we will put the blocks back in place. Just like that. And the glass. Yeah, glass. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to wait for some melons to grow like that one just did. And in the meantime, I'm going to replace that glowstone. And when I come back, hopefully all the melons will be grown. And then we'll be able to test this thing out to make sure it's going to work. Alright, these things have finally grown in all the way. It took a little while. And then after it grew in, it occurred to me I could have just went to the base and picked up some melons that I have over there and plopped them in there. And that's all I needed to do. But oh well. They're all here. I did test it once before I came back, and I discovered that I had put this wall back one too far, so I went ahead and modified it to put it the way it is. It should only be 7 deep, and I had 8 deep. The water flow was 1 block too far back, but we got all that fixed now, so when I hit this button, these dirt blocks should drop. The glass blocks come down. It should harvest these melons, and the water should bring all the slices, or most of them at least, to me. We will get some stuck up here on the sides, but then we can just pick those up. So as long as it works out, and all the slices are coming toward me. That's kind of a weird thing, seeing them jump like that. And we do have a couple stuck over there. If we wait here a second, that should go back up. And everything looks like it's working out. So now we have ourselves a melon farm, and from that one harvest we got a stack plus 9, so that's quite a bit. And then we'll just end up putting it all in this chest here. I'm going to clean all this stuff up and put it in the main storage area upstairs, and this area will be where we keep all the melons. So yeah, that pretty much does it. So hope you liked the video, guys. Thanks for watching. Please feel free to comment, rate, and subscribe to my channel if you're not a subscriber. Next time, hopefully, we'll be able to make some progress on that mob spawner. And also, maybe we will have the branch mine set up. And I was in the x-ray machine earlier, and I did see a slime in one of the tunnels under the base here. So that means we do have slime chunks nearby. So we will also be able to work on a slime farm. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. And I will see you next time.